Yo guys, Grim here, and the character is pretty much done. It's day 4 today, day 3's just gone past, and we finished off all the Atlas. We've got all of the tier 10 to 15 Shaper Orbs, and we've wiped them on the Atlas. We've started blocking stuff out, and we've pretty much got everything that the character needs apart from a few little really expensive items. So I'll just take you through what we got yesterday, and then I really wanted to give everyone a few tips about how to get the Shaper's Orbs and influence Shaper and Elder on your map because I've done a lot of experimenting with that. I will be doing a guide on that tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow's video. But I just wanted to give everyone a quick heads up so maybe you could get that information and use it today. So basically what we got yesterday, was we get our Vessel of Winter. It wasn't too bad. I have a player I'm playing with. He is playing Blade Flurry Jug. So basically, I just help him out a little bit. He helps me out a little bit. So he came in and helped me kill the boss a little bit. Because what I've discovered about this build is they've taken all of the boss HP and difficulty and stuff like that, and they've tuned it way up for all of the new map bosses. Like we were doing Summit, and that's got Abarath as the boss, and oh man, that thing is insane. It hits so hard. Oh, it's really hard. So I wouldn't recommend playing EK as a boss killer at all unless you have insane gear. So yeah, we got our Vincta, and then obviously we swapped our Mana Flask for Basalt with Shock Immunity because we need it. And then we also have our 6 link now. So you saw in the other video yesterday that I 5 off colored it and 6 socketed it. And I think I put about 500 or maybe 600 fusings into the chest piece. And I finally 6 linked it. So not exactly unlucky, but it's kind of middle of the range. I know people put like 2,000 in to their chest piece and don't get it. So I got okay luck with that one. In terms of the skill tree, we're now rocking our second inspired learning over here. And it chews up a lot of points, but man, is it worth it. When you're doing the abysses and stuff in fully sextant and maps, you really notice it. It's so powerful because of the amount of rares that come out of the abysses. So I would highly recommend 2 inspired learnings. I'm really glad I made that decision. I think for the rest of my gear, it's pretty much similar. There was a few other pieces that I did get, but they're more in terms of just replacements. So I was wearing my other necklace. I get the Biscos on day 2, but now I can finally use it because I have my chest piece on. And I upgraded one of my rings, but it's pretty bad still. Yeah, so basically I spent all of yesterday doing my atlas, and you can see it's pretty much complete here. We have 108%, and we have all of the maps we want shaped. So just to go over it real quickly, for my tier 11, I did Atoll. Atoll is obviously, like, look at all the blocks here, you can see how insane it is. Atoll is one of the only maps that can have, which is like a high tier, that can have 2 white sextant on it. You can have Channel and Gorge. This is because they increase the size of sextants relative to the size of like maps on the Atlas compared to the last patch, so sextants are actually a little bit better than they were before. For my tier 12, I went with Dunes. There is just actually no other good tier 12 option. Sorry, tier 7. Like all of these, you can't do any of these ones because you'll conflict with Vault or with Atoll. And then these other ones are very lackluster. So Dunes is the obvious choice. It's very bad to Sextant, especially when you're trying to build your map pool like I am right now because you waste a lot of Sextants trying to get the mods you want on those. So for my tier 13, I went with Infested Valley. Infested Valley is a new map, and again, there's just not too many good tier 8s in good locations for me. So, like, I didn't want Courtyard. Mineral Pools is very bad. And I think the only other candidate was Mud Geyser. And if I just grab a sextant here, real quick. Yeah, 3, and then the blocks are... They're not bad, but I don't like the layout of Mud Geyser as much as Infested Valley. Infested Valley is very quick. I haven't finished Sextant blocking it up here because I'm kind of low on Sextants and money. But yeah, it's going to have a lot of blocks over here. I probably only will be consistently putting 1 sextant on it because this one here doesn't have any blocks. But yeah, it's a really good map and I would highly recommend it. It's either this or Mud Geyser. For my tier 14, I did estuary. It's kind of a similar situation to Infested Valley. As you can see, you can get a lot of sextants on them. But the blocks are okay. So it's a pretty desirable map here. You can block it up over here, so that's 4 blocks on Arachnid Tomb, and you can get one, two, one, 4 blocks on this one as well. It looks like, yep. Tropical over here is 3 blocks. Yeah, so it's quite a good map, and the layout is actually very good for a build like mine, which I am playing right now. So I'm going to show you the build right now. It goes very fast. Um, I think that's mainly due to the Insanity Gloves pickup, and the helmet feels dumb. Like, absolutely insane. Yeah, as you can see, it's just triggering all over the place. It feels especially good with Breach and Abysses. In terms of maps, like trying to build my map pool, I've been sextanting and rolling the new Zana mob. Luck favors the bold. It does feel like it's weighted. I get Rogue Exiles a lot. I don't get the other ones too much, but I have gotten Breach a couple times, which was very worth it when I rolled it. So overall, I think I've been making money off of using that sextant mod. But yeah, I think it's when you're building the map pool, you kind of just have to throw your money at it and just hope. In terms of killing bosses, I can kill them quite quickly now because of Escher's Mirror. Getting like stacks and stuff. Ooh, that volatile's a bit scary. We need to heal up over here. But yeah. Also, the helmet really helps with sustaining. Just picking up these. I've been picking up all the maps and 3 to 1ing them, just because of how annoying it is to try and build a map pool right now. Just gonna finish off this map for you guys so you can kind of see the full picture of how the build feels. With the support, this build feels disgusting as well because the speed I'm going right now, it's about double when you have a support, which is completely nuts. So this map clear was a little bit sloppy, but that's okay. In terms of things that I'm missing right now, I want to get 2 Ventus Gambles well rolled. I still need to get my level 4 in power. I'm currently leveling up 6 in powers in my offhand. I have 5 level 20 EKs, 2 quality up and flip, but I just haven't been able to afford the GCPs yet. So hopefully one of those turns 21. So yeah, we're pretty much done the character. Other than the 2 Ventus, maybe some better rare items. Maybe the new shock resistant chest, Vald, will be good. Yeah, there's not too much more I can do. And that just means I can get down to farming my headhunter, which should be quite interesting. Okay, so I just want to talk about the shaper stuff real quick and other stuff. So basically the way it works is you will get to maps and you'll have some shaper on the map. And you can then complete those shaper maps continuously until you encounter the Elder. And when the Elder is on the map, you'll see areas like this. Your mission then should be to expand those areas because that will allow you to gain the Shaper's Orbs. And the way you do that, like I explained in the other video, is if you have an Elder map next to a Shaper map, if you complete the Shaper map and it's connected, like here you can see that Underground River connects to Geode. It needs to be connected by the line, that's very important. You can spread the Elder to the Shaper map by completing this one here. So if I completed Geode, the Elder would move to here, and then if I wanted to push him even further, I could complete Vault and push him up here, and then continually Overgrown Ruin, etc, etc. So why do we want to do this? So basically to get all of the orbs, the strategy should be to push him all the way up here to tier 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and beyond. And that's exactly what we did. It's very important to choose a route which your build can handle. Initially, we did this route up here. So we went down to Waste Pool, Bog, and then we went Primordial, Summit, and then Core. But the Core boss is very difficult. It's Malachi, and without gear, it can be quite challenging. So it's important to choose like a layout, like a group of layouts that you can complete. So the one I would recommend to everyone is to come up through this way. So you want to push your Elder or Shaper up around here, up through Estuary and Arachnid Tomb, and then do Spider Forest, Castle Ruins, Ghetto, Dig, and Carcass. So the these two are easy, they're lower tier, but the boss for Ghetto is just Argus. So he's a very physical based boss, and you can just use a decoy totem, maybe with minion life on it linked, and he will just sit there and hit the totem, and you can just DPS him from afar. It might take a while if you're playing EK, but that's okay. You can complete it. The boss for Dig is the what's her name? I think it's Shikari, whatever. From Act 9 in the mines, the sand tornado chick. I don't remember her name, but yeah, it's her. She can hit quite hard, but she is very manageable, and there's a lot of ads you can kill during the fight to recharge your flasks. And finally, the Carcass map is easily the easiest tier 15 that I've tried. It is the final boss from Act 9, and it is severely undertuned. This thing dies almost instantly, and the damage of its auto attacks and its abilities doesn't do much damage at all. So this is the route I would choose. So let's say you've got Elder here, Shaper here, complete, and then that flips it, and then you would have Shaper up here. So whenever you complete that, it pushes the Shaper to the next viable map to try and contain the Elder. So you'd push it up here and leapfrog it up. But it's important to note, let's say I have Elder here, right? And Shaper up here. If I want to complete Spider Forest to get the Shaper's Orb, first I need to flip it over to Elder from Shaper on Spider Forest. So you flip it, and then you'll be eligible to gain a Shaper's Orb. So then now you need another Spider Forest map. So you needed one to start with to flip it over to Elder, and now you need another one and completing it corrupted to get the orb. So you'll complete it corrupted, you'll get the orb, and then now it'll turn back to Shaper because you got rid of the Elder. So now you need another Spider Forest to flip it back to Elder to progress to Castle Ruins. So every Shaper's Orb requires 3 of the map that you need on it. So again, you'd need one to flip Castle Ruins from Shaper to Elder. You'd need one to complete the Shaper's Orb from Elder to get the orb, and then you need another one to flip it back to Elder so you can progress to Ghetto. So it can get quite currency intense. I think we dropped like 150 chaos or something, probably more on getting the Atlas complete. But now that I have my Atlas complete, I think it's very worth it. Not going to talk about the Elder Guardians right now. I'll talk about them in another video. But yeah, so the character's looking good. Currency situation is looking pretty good. I just gave away a lot of money to go buy yellow sextants. So my friend's going doing that right now. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. If you have any questions about Elder and Shaper, Abyss League, or anything like that, let me know. I'll be making a ton of videos on whether or not anything is worth it. So basically, about the Elder influence, is it worth it? Shaper influence, blah blah blah. So yeah, look forward to those, and I'll have my guide out on the Atlas tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap, and I'll catch you guys around.